come together here for game 2.
Should be a lot of fun. Cooper Mullins at the plate to start off for Michigan.
We'll see what they opt for.
The 1-2, swing and a miss. First strikeout of the game for Monk. Count at 1-2. Swing and a miss. Wide, go home with one strikeout, and he can get two back-to-back. Monk starting to heat up. Has to stay level-headed with the 0-2. Ground ball flying over, now thrown to first. Out is registered. Michigan State able to escape disaster. One man on base for the Spartans as first pitch line drive over to second. Chance for the double play, and the Wolverines make it look easy. Routine.
Yeah, how about that 4-3 from Kobe Turner?
3-2 from Brenham. Caught him down low, and that will end the first inning of action. The 1-1. He's throwing it just over to second like you mentioned. They can't get there in time, can't glove it. And Pace able to steal second base. Now the 1-2. They call it down the middle. Another strikeout coming in for Monk. The 1-2 goes extremely high. Outfield trying to get under this one. Grab it, falling down, secure in the out, second out of the inning. My goodness, that was impressive. Keeping his eyes on second base. Strong contact going center field. Drops right into the glove, making it easy. Thomas locking down center field. Solid contact for McKay. They throw it over to second, now over to first, trying to complete the double play.
He's got enough speed. He might be able to get a ball at second.
Contact sense at center field. Williams rounding the bases. McKay will come in for the first run of the day between both these squads. Williams retires over at first. The full count. Sent over to the left. Thrown to second. Now to first. Not in time to first. In time for second. They'll take one out. Williams sent home. But a base single for Thomas. Get off of that bag. First pitch. Grounder over to the left, thrown to first, and they complete it. Only allowing one run. Hager. Swing and a miss. And now yet another strikeout for Monk. There was even a second doubt for Turner of how far he was going to run. More contact comes in, sending over to right field. One runner comes in. Turner scores the first run of the day for the Wolverines, and now they have runners on first and second.
Chance at a double play ball.
Instead, he sends it flying to the right field, lands in that no-man zone we talked about earlier, and they're rounding all the bases. One runner comes in, a man on second and third. Miller scoring that run, the second of the day for the Wolverines. Full crowd out, happy to celebrate spring. As that one makes contact, soaring all the way to right field, and that one is gone, landing in the Red Cedar River. Wow, the Wolverines pace a two-run home run. See him celebrating as he comes into home, taking his time, waving to his friends, making sure everyone knows it's a great day to play some baseball. Let's loose the 0-2. Catches the inside. Second strikeout of the day.
He still is very strong defensively.
Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Brenham.
So they can sort of shape their internal zone a little better.
Seems like he's locked down that zone as that one going flying, catches onto the hill, stays inside, but runners rounding the bases as it landed in no man's land. One Wolverine into home. They extend that lead to 6-1 Turner. Already up to 27 pitches throughout this one. Catches inside that time. There's a little hesitation by Pace. And you talked about earlier how, well, there might be times where there's some poor offensive production. What Culbertson can give you on the defensive end makes it all worth it. And I think we saw that on full display earlier in the fourth inning. Count 2-2. And Grunman finding the heart, putting the dagger in for another strikeout. Broski makes contact, center of the shortstop, flip to second, now over to first, trying to complete the double play. And they do it successfully. 2-2 count, 2 outs as well. Caught swinging, and that'll be a very quick inning. 4th strikeout.
Occasionally you'll see
Runner advances over from first to second. Michigan State can't get there in time. They end up just holding on the ball, realizing they can't get a throw there.
Yeah,
Hager.
Putting it in the pocket's probably the right idea.
Runners on the corners. The 0-1. Grounder over to shortstop, flipped over to second, now to first. Chance to complete the double play, unsuccessful. Seymour will now find his way over to second. And they'll reset. Giving a chance to fight tomorrow. Swing and a miss. And that will do it for McKay and the Spartans this inning, the 5th strikeout of the game for Brenham.
Marvelous stuff from him. Delivers it home, and he certainly went around. It'll be a strikeout to start Crane's day. You might almost expect him to get in there. He's got great range.
Really does. Good contact, center over to right field, bouncing in front of that hill, trying to be tracked down. He'll move all the way to second, slides in, made it with ease. A double coming in. Popped into the air, going towards center field, racing towards that back fence, drops right in front in no man's land, thrown over, and he'll get the double to retire the inning. Knocked to right field, flying towards that wall, bounces off the wall, now landing on that hill. One runner comes in, and they'll stop at second. Michigan State. The 2-2 from Crane. Swing and a miss. Crane gets a strikeout to end the top of the 8th inning. His 2nd strikeout of the day. Sent to right field. Seymour rounding the bases. He's going to reach third. McKay going to first. Seymour running all the way, trying to make it home, sliding in. Race against time, and the crowd is celebrating. That one coming in quick. Split second decision. Swings and a miss. And a strikeout to end the 8th inning. First strikeout of the game for Montgomery. Don't know if Michigan can handle any more weeks of winter. Swing and a miss. A strikeout coming in for Higgins to end the top of the 9th. His first strikeout comes in relief. Montgomery on pitch number 43. And that will do it. Gets a strikeout to end. They exchange some handshakes. His 2nd strikeout comes in.